found that digital transformation has empowered individuals to come up with their own talents, showcase their own talents. So we had interviews happening in our studios. Now we have interviews happening on Zoom. So the same celebrity who doesn't want to walk into a studio because he's getting scared of the COVID or the other viruses. So he's saying, I will do it from my own space. So this is what the digital transformation, and we had no choice. We had to lean on to the digital transformation.
My side, obviously, we are trying to develop digitalization in our industry, but I think that with in raw material, speaking with raw material stage, something where one actor is missing to really maybe develop something which can be greater. So that is my point of view regarding digitalization. But the thing is, yes, obviously, every industry, every activity will go for digitalization in future.
And when it comes to the current one, we do BPO services for companies in Saudi, Oman, and all those places. So where there is a huge amount of security which is being followed. So in fact, cyber security takes very, very high priority in that. So these are all the things which, and we are doing it remotely, and it is not a transaction processing, it is end-to-end accounting, financing, and MIS, end-to-end processes.
In pandemic, shortage of manpower, then obviously the need arises for the digitalization. Digitalization starts in inbound logistics, automation of the process, digitalization, the RPA process you may do for the invoicing, and subsequently in the outbound logistics for the transportation also. It measures a lot. A US-based company, research company, who has identified growth of $110.9 billion US in India by 2025. So in fact, currently if you see the foreign direct investment, their major choices is first in the service industry, second is the computer software hardware, third one is something trading, and fourth is the telecommunication. Now you see, if the huge amount is invested in the service industry, then obviously digitalization is required not only of the big companies but the SME companies also. One should think for it.
So I have two sides to the coin. One is the engineering and design team, who need to collaborate, who need to talk to each other, discuss tech specs and all that. So these people prefer to come to the office, just like me. I prefer to be in the office. There is a support team, the FP&A team, the invoice processing teams who can work from anywhere. It doesn't really matter. So I have left it to the managers to take that call. But anybody working from home needs to be in office at least one day or 2 days in a week.
Kind of hybrid model still.
It's hybrid, but yeah, we insist that you are in office at least one day in a week.
On the engineering side, people have to come together and they have to work together to solve issues, right? Because you have multidisciplinary engineering teams that are there and all of that. But at the same time, I would say the subject matter experts and all of that, you have people from different cities and all of that, or different countries who come together. So that has made this entire thing more easier in certain aspects. But I would say that hybrid model for me is something, because work from home is something where it cannot happen on a day in day out kind of a thing, because that people interaction is a must, especially for a service thing. So my take is hybrid model is any day has to be there.
Now the workforce is sitting at home. If you don't have a solution to make them work, like reaching out the end customers, then this entire work from home, we will not be able to leverage on their availability. So that is where we launched a product called SmartFlow. It is a complete cloud telephony suite where we do the call masking, where if in case I am the caller and sir is the recipient, he will not be able to see my number, and everything gets recorded on cloud.
Actually, the customer needs the digital transformation. Customer is driving the need. So there's a need from a customer. The board decides, fine, we have budget, spend, all that comes. So from top down, is that implementation becomes easier. Otherwise, implementation becomes challenging. That's top down.
Because there's acceptance and
they give only the direction, and from CEO perspective, they give the direction. But driving happens from each functional team needs to own it up for each function. And for each function, need to have kind of a collaborative meeting, kind of every weekly meeting, council meeting need to be there, what need to be driven it. So there should be well architected plan for every function, what they want to drive it.
I'm calling it as a cloud because I'm not deploying anything in your premises. But still, I am abiding by the law of the DOT, TRAI regulations to make sure that I am routing the calls as per the guidelines of the client. If I have to give you an example, when you said about the security as a concern, I can tell you the top banks are our customers for the smartphone solutions. If you have to ask. Why? Because the customer experience is what they came to us and the solution has been deployed for them.